finally here. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm live from the palace. Y'all already know the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I love y'all guys. We're about to jump into the brand. I'm here. I relocated. So we're going to go out. We're going to try to get this W for opening day. I ain't going to hold y'all guys up. Let's do this. I picked up a lot of guys from the draft. Also signed a lot of free agents. I got RG3. I got Antonio Brown. Also got Malcolm Butler. We also let Golden Tate go. I'm going to show y'all guys what I do over here on All Madden. Always do All Madden. Y'all guys know the vibe with that. But my game style is arcade. Only because I like the arcade style better. And I play 8 minutes, as y'all guys see. Other than that, we're going to go out on this week 1. Try to get this victory. By the way, I am a Giants fan. All I did was just change their name. And I came over to Brooklyn because I'm from Brooklyn. So basically everything's the same. Like I said, I just picked up a couple of guys, a couple of rookies. I let a couple of guys go. Y'all know the vibe. But other than that, let's do this. We're going to skip that and we're going to play 60 minutes of pain on All Madden. We're going to let this thing load up and we're going to do what we do. Y'all already know. I love y'all guys. Y'all know what it is already. Give me 1 minute, gentlemen. Pardon me for a minute. I just gotta make sure my computer's over here live and working. This shit like to act up sometimes on me. It's a hot day today. Make sure y'all guys drink a lot of water. I don't know why this computer always do this shit to me. Let this thing load up. And we're gonna head out to the battlefield. Yeah, this computer always gives me problems.
Today,
here we go.
Brooklyn, New York. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We got 8 minutes of pain.
Daniel Jones and the Brooklyn Beats versus Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Computer's really pissing me off, man.
Fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Brooklyn Beats.
There we go. Let's get it. I'm going to leave this shit alone right now because this shit is getting the best of me. All right, let's do this.
Hi again, everyone. on with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Brooklyn ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you can band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Daniel Jones.
Them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Now,
what I enjoyed
I
this
think
week is that you asked to talk to his
the Giants
center
could do no wrong by picking up
what the relationship
Daniel
is.
Jones.
That's a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
In the draft.
Really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the
Hopefully,
entire offensive line, the relationship they've had.
This
it's
year,
really a group that's in sync.
the Giants
They care about him. That's the thing. They
make
really
the playoff.
care. And
I'm not saying Super Bowl.
You're going to play that much harder for
least
him and give him a better
the
chance to
playoff.
lead the team to wins.
They'll run for the first time to Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Saquon
The
picks
game's
up
first play
6 yards.
produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week
We
they
have
didn't
Brown,
have to. Still won the
Pettis,
ball game. They leaned on other people to give
Shepard,
him the yardage that
all our
they
main
needed. But they
3
really want him to be
receivers.
that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
First down,
First
a new set of downs.
Can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to
Saquon
work hard to pick up
picks
first
up
down,
1
and
yard,
you tend to
second and
stall
9.
out when you do that.
1 yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 46.
Antonio Brown
Now after
with
the
the first
completion,
down,
we're going to get a timeout. And
but we have an injury
while the training
on the
staff
field.
works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
We signed Antonio Brown to a 1-year contract.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10
And we
up
let
at the 46.
Golden Tate go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Saquon Barkley picks up 5 yards.
The carry there, and it'll be
And that guys know he's the best running back in the NFL.
Make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your
To
offensive
me.
line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the
Second and
pick up
5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. There's the Washington Husky. It's down. Boys 30.
Is
He goes for
a
18 there.
tremendous
The drive will continue.
wide receiver. For guys that don't know,
It's not all the time that
the Giants
should get all the credit.
picked him up
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just
from
says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
49ers.
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Okay, so we have a substitution over there. I'm going to have to cut the computer off because now it's acting up over here.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
The quality is bad.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's
I'm going to have to shut this down. Give me 1 second, gentlemen.
That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice.
I had to shut that down because I got
on that last big
too much,
beforehand.
too many things running right now.
Script. You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, new set of downs. Let's get it.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
He tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Trey.
Daniel Jones took a hit.
He's at the 50.
And that messed him up.
The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy
I held the ball
defense
too
has a
long.
touchdown.
And we paid the price for that.
Yes, the old tip drill works
Okay.
to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness.
We had a good opening drive.
And grab it, and then you want to get some
But Daniel
blocking
Jones
support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill.
did not see him coming.
For us, it was Oski.
He pays the price.
Different things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot.
Coming out.
The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be too simple. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
At their own 20-yard.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means
Saquon Barkley, 5 rushes,
try and press the advantage a little
31
bit.
yards.
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's
You got
exactly
Pettis,
what you're supposed to
Brown,
do. You can't have
and
good
Shepard
field
on
position
the
and not try
outside.
to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense
He's wide
makes a
open.
good play too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Go. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get in there. Get in there. Let's go. Hell of a pass. Hell of a play. The first touchdown of the campaign.
Charles, that was a heck of a play.
He was wide open.
Because when he made that catch,
And
to shake through some people.
Daniel Jones
So that
threw it
play, to me, a
off his
highlight
back
film,
foot.
That should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
So Jones comes out,
The quick strike
and he makes up
certainly intact there. Two
for that
plays, 80 yards
interception.
to score it.
Set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around.
So you know what a bad kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here come our defense.
Prescott of the Dallas
Now we
offense
have
to go to work.
Lawrence,
Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round
second.
pick in 2016
He's hurt.
out of Mississippi State.
He's one of our better defensive linemen.
By his performance, I thought he played fairly well overall.
He will be out for 2
The
weeks.
numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
As y'all
How
guys
does he
know,
eliminate that
I
one
play a lot of
interception,
man-to-man
continue to
defense.
take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Ezekiel Elliott.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 15 carries,
Second and
68
4.
yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme,
You have
whatever.
the
They've got
rookie.
a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little
Hill.
bit of space.
In the game,
Here's Elliott.
and he makes
And he'll be limited to a
tackle.
short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle made by B.J. Hill.
it look like
A 2-yard gain on the play. And
he
it's
also
third
playing injured
down.
too. So I don't know if he just hurt himself again. Big down.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
That was a big play.
Complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
I know this
Okay.
may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around.
This
like
is where we
crazy.
need
What
Lawrence.
drive is going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2
Elliott
yards.
only picks up 2 yards. Now it's 2nd and 8.
Lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense.
Zone cover 3.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Prescott.
And that looked like
Third
some
and one.
pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't
come
have
the
to
blitz.
drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make
Picks
a
up the
run as we
first.
just saw there.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A first down carry by Allen. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They
Marcel
won their battles at the line of
Darius
scrimmage, left him
picked
no
him up
space to try and run. Really
as a
nice
free
job
agent.
swarming to the ball carrier.
Signed him to a 1-year contract.
On 2nd down, Elliott fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of
36.
2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on
Big down.
first.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
We need to stop.
And it's 3rd down.
Man-to-man, cover, 1, zone.
These two teams all tied after 1.
End of the first quarter.
Tied 7-7.
The score is tied, 7-7.
So
Back
it's 3rd and
to
6.
a cover
and
one-man
this will be
zone.
the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Too much time in the pocket. He dropped it.
Goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
He missed it.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this game will
So the
remain
defense
tied
came
here
out.
in quarter number 2.
Did what they had to do.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting
Smith
him to make it. Over the
has
years,
to make this
my theory is
tackle.
very simple.
He does.
Athletic
Saquon's
ability
wide
of
open.
kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Interior of that line.
Let's go back
really well
to that
on
same
run, but also
side.
the 2 tight ends, they block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Saquon
Offensive
picks up
linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the
7
ball.
yards.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
We have another
And now it looks like we're going to get a
injury
timeout here.
on the
We
field.
got a man shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
So it's 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there
Big
on
play.
3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Saquon
3 yards and a
picks up the
fresh
first
set of
down.
downs.
That's
And
a
you
tremendous
continue
group effort there, because when you
to
talk
move
about offensive lines,
those
the
chains.
best ones, you talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing that offensive guys stress
2nd and
when they
10.
throw the deep ball, You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
You missed that tackle.
This is Barkley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
All right, so now it's 3rd and 6.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
Antonio Brown with the 1st down.
Inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So he turned to a trusted, familiar
Once
face
again,
in that 3rd down
I
situation.
picked up
It paid
Antonio
off.
Brown as a free agent, signed him to a 1-year contract.
Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Ah.
He will maneuver his way down to about the
Okay.
7. Only a yard
2nd and goal.
pickup there.
Only picked up
2nd and goal.
1 yard.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the 1st battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Double slant.
The 7 now on
We got
2nd
Brown.
and goal.
And we got Shepard.
From the gun, Jones.
Get in there. Get him, boy.
For the touchdown.
That is Pettis.
Touchdown ground. And
He came
his guys
over
have taken the lead.
from the 49ers. And this year, he's going to really help the Giants at wide receiver. 2nd touchdown of the game.
Gano for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So now with 14-7 with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I got to do better.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this
On the
drive
damn
will
kickoff.
start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
What I'm gonna do?
Lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2
I'm gonna send the blitz on the
touchdowns
first
to fall
play.
behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And
Okay.
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16
Amari
yards
Cooper.
right off the bat and a 1st down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting
move
with
the
Amari
chains.
Cooper, and we
Good
mentioned,
catch.
what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed
No,
offended by
set
it,
it down.
didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through
Elliott
for 4 tough
picks up
yards.
4 yards,
Every play
2nd
call,
and
you
6.
realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed.
I want us in the blitz.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect
I'm
on
gonna play
that one. Read his keys, made the
for the
play,
pass.
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Too much time in the pocket.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch.
Cowboys
right there. Nice
picks
in-breaking
up
route and plenty of
first
room in
down.
the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
The audible.
Scott looks to throw on first. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the
2nd and 5.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience,
Overload blitz.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that...
Good play called by the coach.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured
Now
out
it's
where the
3rd and
blitz was
7.
coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 30.
2-minute warning.
Here on 3rd down.
Brooklyn is up 14-7.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
Get him. Fumble. Fumble. Get him, boy. Let's get it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense
Still enough time on the clock
and try and hold
to get this ball back to go down and score. Kicks it out of bounds.
And they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too
So
bad.
we have 1 minute and 17 seconds
The offense takes the field
to get down the
and we turn
field.
our attention to
Saquon,
Barkley.
11
He's well on
rushes,
his way to a 100-yard game. He's
63 yards,
already more than halfway there,
averaging
in the 2nd quarter.
5.7
What
yards
I've always
per
loved about
carry.
running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where
So
they
we have
are
enough time
in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're
To
always
get the ball down the
working
field.
towards
We have
100.
all our
He's been
timeouts.
working well towards 100 here. Now Jones on 1st down, looking for Shepard.
Got him.
Deep.
Ah.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I
They
seen
said
him.
they had a good game throwing the
One-on-one
ball so
defense.
far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd
We
and
got
10.
Saquon, Brown, and Shepard, all the receivers.
Throwing again. Jones.
I messed that up.
Incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one
All right.
back. 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd
So
down.
far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to lose
Blown play.
yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Bad kick.
And the win last week punted 4 times.
Bad
as this
kick.
one's away.
What the hell was that?
And certainly
Oh, man.
missed a kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
I couldn't time it.
Out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
All right, so
And
let's
hoping
come
to do
out
better than they did their last possession
with
when
this
they punted
blitz.
the football.
Appeal to the
That was a
vanity
bad
of
kick.
the offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st
Get him.
down. You win 2nd down.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
Start accumulating 1st down, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage
50
with
seconds.
a little over 50
52
seconds
seconds
to go
left.
in the 1st
It's more
half.
than enough time. If we can hold them to a field goal, we good.
Prescott on 1st
You're in
down.
trouble.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. 7 yards, the pickup there. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so
now we're
much
second and
harder
third.
for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So
he didn't get out of bounds.
It's practice now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out.
So let's
When
see
he takes off, everyone knows
what Dallas
where to go now.
is going to do right now.
Change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback.
They have no timeouts
A lot
left.
of time that they put in on it. It's not just
This
your
could
static
be
1, 2, 3. This
the
is
last
where the ball goes anymore.
play to
They
have.
had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. To the air again, Prescott.
Too much time.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz.
They're not going to get it off.
The Cowboys are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We got lucky, gentlemen.
Time with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we
got
get
away
you down the coast
with
to
one there.
Orlando for Jonathan
So now,
Coachman at our
it's
EA Sports
halftime.
halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And in the
Philly
second quarter, it is the Eagles
versus
who are out in
KC.
front. Carson Wentz with
Philly
a
up.
touchdown pass there.
14-7.
From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank
We got
Stadium.
Jets
And it's the visiting
versus
Jets who have the lead in
Baltimore.
that one.
21-7
Braxton
Jets.
Berrios, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon.
Sam Donald got 2
Lastly,
TDs.
we head to the Gulf Coast and check
That's
on
a
the
good game.
Bucs at home in Tampa. And they've got the lead in
Carolina
their ball game over the visiting
versus
Carolina Panthers.
Tampa Bay.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass there. In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones.
Okay,
His
let's
guys
get back to
have
this
the
game.
lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
It's the Cowboys who get
That's the kick that we need right there.
Trail here as well as we resume action in the third.
We still ain't getting in there.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
Start of
line.
the second half.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on
First
offense
play of the
first here
game
in this third quarter.
will be a blitz.
We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things
I don't know
figured out,
how he got that playoff.
we self-scout
I was
every
coming.
week in our game plan.
Prescott
Things do we
is
do
9 for 10,
at certain times
102
for our
yards.
tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Watch the run.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott.
Missed him. Oh, my God. How did I do that? Good run.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Okay.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Sometimes
Elliott
it's hard to believe, but there are
with a
times
24-yard
this
gain.
game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers
Now it's second
just
and
not
10.
able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Good tackle.
That helps the completion
No yard
percentage,
gain.
but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Big down.
Now the old pass
3rd and
completion
10.
for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
They are short.
Short of the first down.
Good tackle.
Right around the 18-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
Dallas missed their first.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
Field goal. Let's see what happens now.
Create a play, run after catch.
I just missed it.
Really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
14.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged
So they last
out of it, but they inch a bit.
possession.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go.
Actually, the last 2 possessions, Dallas missed the field goal,
as you said, inching their way back in,
but they made it that time.
to go out and get that victory.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't
Saquon
worked
only
so
picks up
well.
2 yards on the play.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The last run good for 2.
We got Brown, Pettis, and Smith on the outside.
Throwing Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown.
Let's go.
Fights through a narrow crease.
Let's go.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out.
And who says Antonio Brown still
51 yards.
don't got it?
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
This is the reason
A
why
nice attacking play
we
that
picked
a
him
heck
up,
of a chunk of
because
yardage.
his ability to put up big yards after the catch.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. This is Barkley.
Go.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
14 rushes.
2.
That's a
72
really
yards.
nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great
Get 'em.
leverage, and they're easily blocked. and
Get 'em,
turned to
boy.
the side.
Get him, boy.
And stopped a few yards shy.
1st and
of
goal.
the line at the 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit
Barkley
here because
is now
they're playing
in
this
his zone.
game now at their pace. This
So
is
let's
ball
see
control football,
if we can get 'em in there.
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Barkley
And he's into the
gets
end zone for a
his
touchdown.
first touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the
Of opening day.
season. And his guys find
Well,
a way
actually,
to
pardon
stretch
me.
that lead.
That is his 2nd touchdown.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they have to
5
see the
plays
season
for
unfold so they
76
can stick
yards.
with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Score, Brooklyn 21, Dallas 10.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This dude will not get that ball in
This
the
one's
damn end
taken
zone.
just inside the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The offense for the
Still more than
Cowboys now
enough
working
time
their way
left
back onto the
in
field.
this ball game.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, that's a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window.
Now the blitz is
like
coming.
That. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
I tried to click over, but
with a throw caught by Lamb. They'll
couldn't get
contain him to just 4. Second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where the primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Okay.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks,
2nd and 3.
Want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Picked up 7 yards.
So they'll come up after
pretty
the
good run.
7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again.
I couldn't get him.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Elliott
teams want to throw the ball in this
picked up the
situation
first.
nowadays, but I
Dallas,
love watching a team
let me
that has
set it
enough
down.
confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go zone cover 3.
First down, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Okay.
It's a gain of 12.
We're going to
the
have to
Cowboys pick up the first.
open up this field.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Cover 6.
Under a minute
I didn't
to
get the
go
play
in
off
this
in time.
quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 7th-round pick. He made it through training camp. Now he's
That is our drive class. These are the guys that we had picked up
7th-round pick. I haven't met a 7th-round pick yet that didn't play really, really hard
in the drive.
because they're ticked off they didn't go in the first 6 rounds. All you want is that chance, and once they get it, many times they turn out to be great players.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to
now
the
it's 3rd and 5.
organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Dallas didn't get the ball up in time. 21-10. We're heading into the 4th quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5,
It's a big stop right here. We need a big stop.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Missed tackle.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And
Okay.
a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. But they
Watch
really
Elliott.
want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Good tackle.
Pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a
He pushed him
Cowboy
forward.
touchdown.
All right. Okay.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
So now they're going to try
down, another one on second.
for the
Tell you it doesn't
2-point
do much
conversion,
for the
I'm
yards per
guessing.
carry average,
Yes,
but
they
he gets
are.
them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations,
It's
do
a
you
big
show
stop
the
that we
6
need.
points scored, or
I
do you
shouldn't have
show the
blitzed.
yards per carry
I'm
scored?
showing the 6 points.
I
No
figured
doubt
that.
about it. And his team
I figured that.
benefits. They don't care
Okay.
about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
All
I
right.
guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down
All right.
3.
So now,
Great about themselves.
all we need is a couple of first down. Keep that clock moving.
Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their lead back
Daniel
down
Jones,
to
7 for
score
11.
after the touchdown a moment ago.
187.
First down's a must on this drive.
2
as they
touchdowns,
start out here first and
1
10.
interception.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 45.
That's what we need. Saquon is over 100 yards.
First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be
17
satisfied
carries.
with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given.
That's what
them.
we gotta do.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him
Watch the
and
blitz.
keep picking up good yardage.
Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
So now it's 2nd and
Yes,
6.
you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things
We got
out
Brown,
at this point,
Pettis,
right? Continue to possess the football.
Shepard on the
gain
outside.
some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I
Good
can
play.
do it, so it's not
You
that
set
big
it
of a
down.
deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Keep that clock moving.
From Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's going to be
I went the
met
wrong
about the
way.
43. Tackle there
2nd
by
and 7.
Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, we
The
got
rest
3
is
yards.
Pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And his throw here's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon
All right.
Hargraves.
Now we got
was there
some
defensively.
big-time
Quarterbacks work all the time on
decisions
manipulating a defense with
to
their
make.
eyes and their head movement.
3rd and
In this
7.
case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This is a big down for us right now.
Down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Saquon, Barkley, once again.
Made at the Cowboys 26.
First down.
18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Big hook up there. Forced
That was
to throw
big.
it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Picked up 2 yards.
Give him a
2nd
couple
and
on
8.
the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll go out of bounds inside
Big play.
15-yard line.
First down.
11 yards there.
Keep
First
it moving.
down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On first down.
We missed that tackle.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now,
Let's try to put this thing
Another touchdown
on the
is over.
inside.
They've got to stand
We
tall
got Pettis and
Been
Brown.
in this spot before.
Ingram.
Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is,
And it's caught.
That's what we needed.
Touchdown. Dante Pettis. with 2
Dante
touchdowns on the season, both
Pettis.
in this game. And his guys are
Second
going to add on to their
touchdown
lead.
of the day.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to
That's the reason why.
make a play, even when contested. Looks
Golden
like that
Tate.
worked out pretty well. The trust factor.
You gotta
in
let go.
effect.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So
now,
a pretty
Brooklyn is up by 10.
10-play drive.
But it's still more than enough time left in this ball game. Philly is in front of Kansas City, 21-10.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
That's the kick that we needed.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Here we go.
So
I didn't get a play off. It's okay.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shit.
And from the shotgun.
Did not get a play off.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Okay.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. You
me
can
go back.
write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean
I need
it
to cover
actually
6
crossed your
zone.
mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 30.
We got to slow these guys down.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're coming up on the 2-minute warning. I don't think they're going to get this play off.
Two minutes left
didn't
to
get it
play
off.
this football game here on EA Sports.
So Dallas is down by 10 with 2 minutes left in this ball game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke.
Go play.
And they'll lose
Good stop.
yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Prescott's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Get him.
And that is
Big down.
complete.
From a defensive
Okay.
perspective, they had exactly
That was
what
big.
they want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback.
I'm surprised
they were getting after him.
they didn't go
and
for it
tightened down on
on
the
4th and 9.
receivers and
I would have went
forced
for it
incompletion.
all day.
And Zerline's kick is good.
So
And
I'm
this is
guessing
back down to a 7-point game.
they're going to try to do the onside kick.
21.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball.
Yes, they
back,
are.
hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts,
You got it.
do you kick it deep?
Go down.
To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep.
That's what we needed right there.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that
But
one.
Dallas
They
still
needed it,
has
but they didn't absolutely
3
have to get it. They still
timeout.
needed 3 timeouts.
You're
All we need is
exactly
one
right.
good
They
first
had to
down.
attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Let's get this clock moving.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And we also picked up Kareem Hunt from Arizona. He was a free agent.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
He's not a fullback. He's a running back.
As he'll talk it over here,
but I figure
it'll be an important third down.
I throw him in as a fullback because he has the potential. Him and Saquon on the field at the same time. That's the problem.
Jones with a hit off to Barkley.
He didn't get it.
No chance as
he didn't get it.
And dropped behind the line there.
Okay.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout.
So now it's fourth down. It's 4th and 2.
Over a minute to go in the game.
I can go for it, or I can go kick the field goal. But I'm going to go for it.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Saquon Barkley, come on. You got to get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line.
That was bad. That was bad. Okay.
And the Cowboys defense is
that was bad.
Well, they knew who to
that wasn't
on 4th down. Their horse. They needed the short
smart football right there.
And that's the surprise.
That was a mistake.
That's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy.
They got good field position with a minute left, but they have no timeout.
Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw over the middle.
Okay.
It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions now 3rd and 10.
This is what we need right now.
First, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
they got the first.
It past the 50. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Too much time in the pocket.
Now a desperation throw. Deep
oh, we caught it.
And it's caught.
Son of a bitch.
And they move
Son of a bitch.
all the way down to the 9. Prescott yet again. And this
stepped out.
Along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds.
I think this is the last play of the game right here.
Field, and that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another
You
shot
got to
from
play
the
back.
9 on 2nd and goal. One last shot now for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper.
You didn't get in there.
And he's able to get it down
You
to
didn't
the
get in there.
2-yard line.
That was close.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 2.
We made a mistake on 4th and 2. Try to go for the first down. Saquon didn't make it. Dallas got the ball back, and it was close. Big game. Great game. But we walked away with the good old W. So we had 229 passing yards, 132 rushing yards. The score, 28-21. Brooklyn. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. Daniel Jones came out, performed 229 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on
real
EA
quick.
Sports.
Prescott, he had 285 yards, no touchdowns. Daniel Jones, he had 229 yards with 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go rushing. Saquon, he had 129 yards, 25 rushing, 1 touchdown, no fumbles. Elliott, he rushed for 68 yards on 17 attempts. 1 touchdown. Kareem Hunt, he only got the ball 1 time. He got 3 yards. Now, the receiving call, as you guys see, it wasn't really much that Dallas put up. Amani Cooper, he had 4 receiving for 78 yards. If we go down to Brooklyn, Antonio Davis, he had 3 for 79 yards, no touchdown. Pettis, he caught 3 catches for 36 yards and 2 touchdowns. And you got Ingram, he caught 2 for 83 and 1 touchdown. So, pretty much, our receiving core, nobody averaged over 100 yards catching, which is fine. We walked away with the W. As you guys know, Antonio Brown, I picked up as a free agent. We let Golden Tate, we let him go. We got Pettis, he came over from the 49ers. Let's go to our defense. Because we got a pretty good front line. It wasn't really, we had 1 interception. Also, Malcolm Butler, we also picked him up as a free agent. Well, pretty much, we did our job on defense. We held Elliott, so I can't really complain about that. But other than that, guys, this was a tremendous game. Saquon came out and put up Saquon numbers. This is Madden, my franchise. The team that I decided to change was so all I did was just change their name, and I brought them over to Brooklyn. I'm not going to do any upgrades right now. I do all my upgrades offline. I don't like to take up too much time with that. But other than that, we're now 2-0. That was actually open the day for me because I made a mistake and I had stimulated my first game. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is. But other than that, guys, this is the franchise, Madden 21. Y'all know the vibe over here. I appreciate y'all. I'm your host, Mr. G. Until next time, peace.